Hello fellow gamers, I am WiiRtheGamers. I don't have a catchphrase. In this part 4 of Let's Play New Super Mario Bros. U. In this part we're going to be finishing up WiiRThe Desert. And just to make your way to this maze, just kind of creep your way through and kind of estimate where you think those enemies are going to go. And you can make your way to the mushroom, but we're going to skip this because it's the same as all the other green mushrooms. All you have to do is collect all the mushrooms. And you know, just take a risk with those in that maze. And right here, this is something new, so I decided to show this. Just keep your eye on the Yoshi with the Bowser symbol. Don't care about the other ones, just that one, and avoid it. So grab one of each color and make sure you don't have the Bowser symbol. And you can either get one ice flower, two ice flower, or one mushroom, or two mushrooms. So we go on one mushroom that time. And I believe for a little while, this is like I think the only one that's like that for right now. I might be wrong on that. So we're gonna take on this little part. This let's see, dry desert mushroom. And make sure you have Pink Yoshi with you, Baby Yoshi, because he'll be a very assistance to you. And also make sure to grab a squirrel suit. And well, an acorn. And even if you have the Baby Yoshi, still grab it because it can still be very helpful, just in case you lose them in the middle of the way, or it can be used in the future if you don't lose it. So just think of your ways and just grab the right stuff. Always go for the power-ups, unless you don't like it. Well, unless you have a power-up already and you don't like the other power-up, you don't have to get it. But even if you hate the power-up and you don't already have a power-up, I recommend getting it. I mean, just in extra life, and you don't have to use that power up. It's not like it's gonna interfere with your gameplay. So just make your way through with Baby Yoshi, and if not, just run your way through, avoiding these rocks, and just kind of estimate where you think the rocks are gonna fall, and just avoid that spot. And sometimes it might be tough to get through without getting hit, but luckily, if you lose your scroll suit this time, there's no other way to get it. And for the rest of the level, so just keep that in mind. You kind of want to save it. You want to use it, then the best way to use it is just to get here, just get the top of the flagpole, because it's very hard to get the top of the flagpole without having scroll suit or Baby Yoshi on that part. Well, on this level, and so we didn't get fireworks, that's okay. Perfectly fine. So we can now advance, but we're gonna go see this level over here. And I don't think I'm gonna do this level this part, so I'm gonna head back and just complete this part right here. Booming Lactus. Now this level is, some people on Miiverse people are saying, I hate this level, I hate this level. And it is a really bad level, unless you know the secret I'm about to show you. And what you may not know is with Lactivus, I think his name is, it might be his name, you can get on this question mark spot or any high spot and jump on top of him. And sometimes it's worth dying for it, because one of the best ways to get through, and once you hit him, you can hop on the cloud. Some people may not know that, it's a great advantage, but you can still get hit, so be careful. See, I die there. So I'm just gonna come back right here, and we're gonna grab just where we were the last time. So we're gonna grab him, keep on flying. And I do have to warn you, the cloud does run out. So make sure when you start to see the cloud blink, you're in a safe place. You're not over any piranha plants or anything. So just be careful with that and get the check mark. And okay, so just watch out for the piranha plants. They'll not get crushed when this wheel stops turning. They'll just stop. And if you get all 8 of these, you get a 1-up or a ice flower. And what we're actually going to do here is want to get the cloud again. Except I realize that he does not come back this far. So we're going to have to make our way through again. It's going to be really tough. Probably going to get hit at least once. But luckily we well, won't die when we get hit just once. So we're just gonna make our way over there, and I'm just gonna go for it. Doesn't matter. So once we get over here, there's no really point in that trip, just because I thought that he would come all the way over there, and we could use the question mark boxes to get the cloud, but apparently not. So just duck and kind of maneuver your way to get the guy. You don't have to get him, but it helps a whole lot. It also helps get the checkpoint and get through this last part. The last part coming up, which is very tough. And, you know, just make your way through. You might die a couple times, but it's okay. On this level, it's tough, like I've said. You probably might die like that with goofy stuff, because it's constantly throwing piranha plant seeds. So we're back where we died, and we're just flying through. And this is the last part. And what you're gonna do is go up very high, just up high. So when you fall, you can aim your way and fall on top of the flagpole and get your 1-up. You know, kind of regain any lives lost. And one thing I did find out on my, well, not really found out, but I did on my practice file. If you like at the 2 lives, you only have 2 lives left or a little bit of lives left, and you want to get more lives, just go back to the beginning, the very first level, play that level over and over again, because you can get at least 4 1-ups in that level. So just keep on playing that. You get like 4 1-ups almost every time. Get 100 coins, you get a 1-up. So just make your way through. In this part, just watch out for dry bones. And don't worry about getting question marks, because there's only coins in the question marks, not any power-ups just yet. And just jump through, watching out for the little fireballs. Like I said before, the lava will kill you, the fireballs will just make you lose a life. But if you are normal Tiny Mario, you will die with the fireball, so just keep that in mind. And this is big dry bones. You can't freeze him completely. All you can do is jump on top of him, and he'll start to shake, but he won't get devoured. Wait, I just killed him. That didn't make any sense. Usually he just freezes and then stops. He just like freezes and then unfreezes and freezes and unfreezes every time you shoot him. He doesn't stay frozen for too long at all, but for some reason that time he got frozen. And what they did here is they made the blocks where they move back and forth, so it's easy to get squished. Take your time and make your way and make yourself through. If you don't feel like you can make it through that first jump, then just wait and do it the second time. And just follow the same format. Grab every power up you can and all that good stuff. And right here you can just hop up on top of these, and that's one way to make your cross, or you can just wait for all the platforms to move. Whichever way is faster or easier for you is better. And right here, what I like to do is wait for this platform to slide down, just in case you don't make it like that. You can hop straight back up. And we're not going to go collect the coins, it's not really worth it, so I'm just going to keep continuing our way through. And one thing you can do with the ice flower is freeze a little fireballs when they come up. So, like right here, you can really help to freeze the fireballs. Or you can just sprint and make your way through. It's faster to sprint, so freezing each individual fireball. And right here, you're going to run through, stop right below the, right beneath the question mark box, and then run again. And right here, just continue your way. And one thing I did want to mention, which I forgot to mention in the past part, before every boss or mini boss battle, there's gonna be a question mark box or just a brick you'll see, and you always want to hit that because there's always going to be a power up or a mushroom in there, and it's either gonna be hidden or it's gonna be obvious like this one. Usually it's gonna be hidden, like where it's gonna be right next to the door and you just have to run and hit it. But we're not gonna take the fire flower because since we have an ice flower. And as we make our way through here, we're about to finish up. Once we get this boss, we'll finish up the second world, and then we'll continue on to the third one. I'm not sure how many I believe it's 7 or 8 worlds total, I believe. So we're probably gonna finish this up in around 18 parts. I think maybe around that, maybe a little bit more or less. And what this guy's gonna be hitting these spiky creatures at you, and what you want to do is either jump over them or just run out the way to avoid them. And okay, it's raining outside, and what you want to do is just avoid his shell. This guy is one of the tougher bosses, but he's still not that hard. And just jump over them. Sometimes they just go straight, and sometimes they go in the air. It's much easier when they go on the ground like that. And then just jump on top of them. And this is the last time. You have to go through this if you hit them this time. And the last time is the hardest, because most of them are just going to go in a random direction. And watch, you'll see. Well, that's the first one always goes on the ground usually. You see they go in a different direction. Now the last two both go up, so just run your way and go straight for them. Don't stay still when he hits the last two, just go running for him. And right then, we hit him and defeated him. Okay. So now we can do Myers and do this little jumpy thing and destroy the ship just by jumping on it. And once this crashes, I don't believe there's going to be a cutscene. So subscribe to join the Gamer Army. If you like this video, like and share this to help my channel grow. I am WiiRtheGamers. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.